Hi. So I assume this video is gonna get more views than my usual uploads. So I just want to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Syafi Halim, and I'm a Bruneian filmmaker. I just want to say thank you to Sunny for coming to Brunei, for giving us a shot and showing who we truly are. And yeah, shout out to the team. It was nice filming with them. And shout out to the other influencers that was involved in this video with me. And yeah, enjoy my reaction. Okay guys, it's legit 1 a.m. right now. I was trying to sleep at 10. Suddenly my phone was blowing up. And turns out Sunny uploaded the video, essentially. I just wanna quickly watch this one because I know I was included in the
Borneo is the third largest island in the world and the largest in all of Asia. Its land is occupied by 3 different countries: Brunei, Malaysia, and Indonesia.
In this land, a native court can rule that a buffalo must be slaughtered to settle a serious offense. And today, we're witnessing that tradition up close.
I'm on a mission to uncover this island's flavors, country by country, to show you that food here is unlike anywhere else in the world.
These are sago worms. I want you to do it together. Together? All right, cheers.
Yeah, so that's me. But yeah, so basically, if you guys don't know, Sunny, Best Ever Fruit Review Show, is a YouTube channel with 11.7 million subscribers. My wife is a very big fan of it. I tend to watch when D is watching, my wife's D, when she's watching and I'm doing work, I tend to kind of like half watch. And yeah, I got the text from him that he was planning to come to Borneo, and he's doing a 3-part series. So he's covering the Indonesia part of Borneo, the Malaysia part, and Brunei. And he wanted me to co-host, essentially. But me being me, I didn't read my DMs. There's probably a lot of people watching now that don't know who I am at all. I used to be more of an active YouTuber. If you watch my more recent videos, it's not really YouTuber friendly. It's just like life updates and whatnot. But yeah, I used to be more active, but now I'm more of a filmmaker here in Brunei. Trying to push the local film industry my way. But yeah, essentially they texted me. I didn't read my DMs. Yeah, I have learned my lesson. I will read my DMs from now on. And I've been actively reading my DMs as well. So my wife has been helping me check my DMs on a weekly basis to make sure I don't miss any DMs. But essentially, I ended up replying like 3 days, 4 days late. And they started contacting other people already. And they were very impressed with everybody that they contacted. So they ended up using all 4 Bruneians as co-hosts, so it's not just me, which I feel better about, not gonna lie. I'll talk more about the episode. Yeah, see, I'm getting notifications now. My phone is blowing up. But yeah, I was contacted for this, and I am so glad I'm not alone, because I feel like trying to represent Brunei, and again, Brunei being kind of a conservative country, me not being the most conservative person, and being kind of like, sometimes I can be a loose cannon. So I was glad that out of the 4 days, I had 2 days with Sunny, and I think the other 3 had to split up 2 days, the 2 days between them. So some of them half days, some had full days and whatnot. But yeah, I had 2 days, 1 full day and 1 half day, I think, with Sunny. I don't really remember. But yeah, it's crazy how I got this opportunity, and hopefully I can offer some insight while watching. And without further ado, let's watch it. Yeah, I'm very nervous. And I'm glad I'm able to share the stage with 4 other talented Bruneians, and it's not just me alone. And yeah.
Series, we've explored Indonesian Borneo and Malaysian Borneo, but one small country remains, one that resides entirely on this island. Welcome to Brunei.
No. Why is that the first thing he talks about? Yeah. I can't speak a lot on this, but again, all I can say is nobody has been stoned to death in Brunei. But yeah.
In 2019, Brunei
And I've talked about this before. I have gay friends. I have, trans friends and whatnot. And yeah, that's all I can say, and they're living fine at the moment.
implemented strict Muslim Sharia law with harsh penalties like stoning for the crime. Tourism authorities' invitation.
Their tourism board reached out to me, and I defiantly said, no, I can't go to a country with these kinds of values. It doesn't.
Wow. So I didn't know this. So Brunei Tourism Board. I had time to talk to Sonny, not gonna lie. I talked to him a lot. And he is, as much as he is kind of scary to talk to, I'll get to that later. And I'm also doing a podcast with Brian. So Brian is...
Board reached out to me, and I defiantly said, no, I can't.
So Brian, shout out Brian. Me and Brian, the whole journey, I think we got closer because of this. Nice guy. Nice guy Brian also does. He's much bigger than me on Instagram. I think he has around 20,000 subscribers. And yeah, we vibed a lot through this experience. Maybe we'll do a podcast to talk more about it, his side and my side. But yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Brunei Tourism contacted Sunny and he rejected. Respectfully, it's good that he is able to give an honest look into Brunei, and hopefully he gives... I told him this as well. I trust that he will give an authentic look to Brunei, that we're not the worst. We're not the best, but we're not the worst. You get what I'm saying? And there's a lot of great people here, in my opinion, and very nice people.
Can't go to a country with these kinds of values. It doesn't align with my own values.
But now, for better or worse, I'm on a mission to show the reality of life in Brunei. In this final leg of our Borneo tour, I'll be meeting with locals from all walks of life, testing out offerings ranging from street food you'll only find here.
You and I are gonna eat with one of the
That's me! That's me! I'm so sorry if I'm shouting, guys, but I'll be shouting a lot, but yeah.
world's most intense condiments, fermented durian.
The traditional sago made from sago palm trees.
It starts as a tree, and then somehow that tree becomes food.
To food so extreme, some say they could launch us into the next pandemic.
Do you remember when COVID started and everyone blamed it on bat soup? Yeah, basically everybody blamed it on this.
But first, to understand how Bruneians live, I want to start with what they eat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me into your home, which is also your restaurant.
This modest kitchen is the birthplace of Brunei's fast food legend, Nasi Katok.
I'm not gonna say anything about it yet, but me personally, I've never went to this Nasi Katok place. In my opinion, no offense to them, but there's better Nasi Katok places. That's all I can say. Again, maybe they're the more authentic Nasi Katok, maybe, but again, there's modern renditions like buttermilk Nasi Katok, roasted Nasi Katok and whatnot. But yeah, I urge you guys to, if you are foreigners and want to come to Brunei, get Nasi Katok from Nasi Katok Kakak, Lily, and I think Mama is also really good. But yeah, and SDK. I'm sure there's one more good one. You guys can comment down below, the Bruneians. But yeah, I suggest you guys taste those. Those are my favorite. I am so sorry, but I'm gonna speed through the parts that I'm not in because I think people would want to see. You guys can watch the video yourself, and I don't want to just steal Sunny's content. And I don't have much comments going on, but yeah, I'll just watch it on 2x speed. But yeah.
Unchanged since the business began over 4 decades ago.
The people who keep coming back here, why are they coming back?
I think they like the taste of the sambal.
I mean, it's addictive, kind of like flavorful crack. It feels good.
Watching my feed right now, it looks like those TikTok reactions where there's like a GTA video playing or just a random face like watching the video.
24 hours later, they get itchy. I need that sambal again.
On a sheet of parchment paper, rice, egg, anchovies, and cucumbers pile up, waiting for the headliner, the sambal. Part of Nasi Katok's charm is its price, under $1 per pack, and it stays that way because Ms. Lim sticks to one rule: takeaway only. But today, she's making a rare exception for me and my guys.
Thank you for joining.
Wait, what? There's no chicken in this Nasi Katok? That's like nasi lemak, no? But alright.
Mamal.
Thank you for having me here also.
Mamal and her sisters run Brunei food.
Okay, so this is Brunei food reviews. Okay, now I'm gonna slow it down because I want to watch it. I also met her quite recently for the first time as well. I'll watch it on 1.25 speed. Very nice person, and yeah.
Diary, a local foodie Instagram. I'll meet the full trio later, but right now, it's just me, Mamal, and Nasi Katok.
Nasi means rice.
Correct.
What is katok?
Katok means knocking. People usually order from this place by knocking on the window. So that's why it's called nasi katok.
So this is the thing. He asked us about the food that we are eating. And honestly, as Brunei, we don't really know why. these things are called. Like, I'm learning that now. Like, it kind of makes sense. Like, nasi katok is like katok. You get what I'm saying? But he did the same thing with me. And I'll get to mine later. I'll wait for mine. But yeah, I had to do a bit of research on mine because mine was the most important food in Brunei, I think. But yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I think she said in the kitchen something like sambal flavored crack. I can't remember if I said that or she said that. Flavorful crack. And my god, it is delicious. It's got some kick, it's very sweet, but it pairs so well with those anchovies. Punchy and salty, but not fishy.
Nasi katok may remind you of Malaysia's iconic nasi lemak, but soon I'll discover some rare recipes you'll only find in Brunei.
And he just ate the butt. But before that, I want to back up and talk to you a little bit more about Borneo.
He's like, get ready for the interesting part. Because legit just nasi lemak, man.
This trip has been all about learning more about Asia's biggest island. First, we started in Indonesia, which takes up over 70% of Borneo. Then we went to Malaysia, and now we are in Brunei, a place where the whole country fits inside of Borneo, in a very small country too.
With an area of only 2,226 square miles and a population of about 400,000, Brunei is roughly the size of Houston, but with 5 times fewer people. Compared to Malaysia's over 30 indigenous ethnic.
So yeah, I was there for this recording, and yeah, I think I was glad that I was there to kind of like set the mood for them. Again, they could have done it without me as well, but again, I don't know. I think they appreciated, hopefully, that I kind of made them comfortable, and it wasn't just like Sonny and them. So I was kind of like the middle person to help them get comfortable with Sonny, and I think also got Sonny to get a photo with them because they were a bit too shy to take a photo with him. But yeah, it was nice, and I didn't do much. I'm just saying that I kind of welcomed them to set. That's it.
Ethnic groups and Indonesia's 200 plus, Brunei is home to only 7 indigenous tribes. The beef is transferred to a cup, where it's mixed with 2 eggs receiving a beatdown. This mixture
Bro, that's my school friend Lutfi, bro. Shout out.
poured onto a hot grill to pour.
That's how small Brunei is, bro. That's legit my school friend. My classmate even.
Very satisfying.
From indulgent fried chicken skin to more exotic protein options that I'll be trying soon.
It's a chicken part I've never seen before, and I thought I knew everything about the chicken
Wait, what? We're getting to my part already?
inside and out.
Brunei's street food selection has plenty in store for the adventurous eater.
They keep teasing my part. They're just like, oh, we're gonna do the fun part, but later. Again, amazing video editing.
For example, like this one. So we have some savory as well as some sweetness.
These are chicken tails.
I love myself some tongking. Love it.
Once they hit the grill, they're brushed with honey to give them a sweet finish that suits the local palate.
What makes it red? It looks like red glue.
I think this is for like an aesthetic purpose.
Food coloring? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
We call that enhanced. There's a bone inside, and I should eat the bone too?
You can chew through it.
Oh no.
The thing about Sonny is that I really respect. He's so real. Like, he doesn't take BS at all. Like, if you try to like go around your answer, he's like, yeah, just be honest. And I like that about him. And I learned a lot about leadership watching him direct his crew as well. Because as much as he's very direct, he's still very charismatic, and also the crew was able to make fun of him and vice versa, you know, and it was really nice to be part of that. And to see that as a film director and having that relationship with my crew as well, it's quite inspiring to see that he has the same culture. And yeah.
The rest of the world still raising concerns about human rights. To make sense of Brunei in the present day,
Okay, now we're getting into my part. Sorry, I skipped some parts of the eating.
I'll look back at its history through the lens I know best. Food. Brunei's national dish is the best place to start.
Right here we have 2 giant sago trees, and in a moment we're gonna see how they turn this
Okay, this is my part now. Okay, I'm gonna make it normal.
wood into Brunei's national dish.
Right now, I'm at the only sago factory in Brunei, a place where towering sago palms enter as massive tree trunks and
Honestly, again, I also know it as the only Sago factory, and I thought it was gonna be bigger. I legit was so surprised. It's like 2 tiny buildings and 1 home, which is the owner's home. There, yeah, and it's supplying the whole of Brunei's Ambuyat. But yeah.
and leave as Ambuyat, the national dish of Brunei. But what happens in between? I've got a local documentary filmmaker to walk me through it.
I am telling you guys right now, this feels so bizarre. Oh my god, we're already 18 minutes in recording. Oh jeez, okay, I gotta get it fast.
Ambuyat.
Yes.
The American mind cannot comprehend this food.
Yeah.
Somebody goes into a jungle, they cut down the tree, and then they eat the tree.
Not exactly, but yeah, you're getting it.
Well, how does it work?
These trees are called Ambuyat trees. They cut it up into small segments, they remove the skin of the tree, and they put it into a machine, and that's what we're seeing here.
The Rumbia
He took care of me. I'm telling you, I struggled. I struggled because I wasn't supposed to be explaining it. It was supposed to be the owner. They had the owner there, but I think, again, the owner of the factory didn't speak English well, one, and also spoke really slow. By slow, I mean it's those Malay old man slow. Like, it's like, come on, get to your point. So I kind of get it. And then they were just like, okay, Syafi, you have to do it. So I just had to do research quickly. I knew the process. I knew it. But I'm telling you guys, knowing an 11 million subscriber guy right in front of you, and he's met Joe Rogan, guys. Joe Rogan. I'm a big fan of Joe Rogan. And yeah, I blanked out. We had to do it 3 times. It was my first time actually struggling to talk. Because again, I can freaking talk, bruh. But yeah, sorry, I just took off my charger. But yeah, crazy. And he saved me. Thank you. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, the team. Again, thank you just in general for having me. Thank you for having me and making me look good. Because it sounded like I knew what I was talking about. I did know, but on the day, I blanked out.
Right here, this is like a giant sieve or a strainer. And so there's all this stuff right here.
Yes.
This is the pulp. It looks like shredded coconut, but we don't want to eat this.
Yeah, we don't. These little granules will be filtered through water. What we're eating is the starch that we're extracting from here.
So the part that's falling through into
Yes,
the water.
correct.
once collected.
Honestly, I said the same thing all 3 times, but I think he said that I didn't sound confident, which, fair, and he knows his thing. So yeah, I just had to like breathe in, get this right, Syafi, and I did it. And Alhamdulillah, I didn't sound like an idiot. Thank you.
The starch gets several good rinses before settling down in large basins. There, it's left to solidify into a gluey-like substance. From here, it's just one step away from becoming Ambuyat, which is one of this island's earliest indigenous carb sources.
What's fascinating about this food being the national dish is I've seen a lot of the food so far in this country just at the night market, and nowhere did I see someone selling Ambuyat.
Correct.
So why is this considered the national dish?
So before colonialism, it's mostly the Dusun people.
Oh my, they included this. I was afraid, because when I was talking about this, he looked so bored out of his mind. Because again, me as a documentary filmmaker, and I know my stuff. I was about to say the bad word, but I know my stuff. So I wanted to give everybody a history lesson too, And I'm glad he included this. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. I thought he just cut it out. I thought that was it of me explaining, but yeah.
Why is this considered the national dish?
So before colonialism, it's mostly the Dusun people. It's one of the 7 tribes in Brunei. They were very well known for using sago, not just to eat, but also to sell. It helped them to live daily life, but also economically. And after that, colonization came in the early 1900s, and then slowly, rice came. Ambuyat actually became less popular in Brunei. In 1970, the government actually stepped in, and they said, we need to appreciate more of our history, and they kind of branded Ambuyat as the national dish.
Ambuyat's story is a
Correct. Wow. Thank you, Sonny. Oh my god. I sounded smart. Oh my god. I'm so glad he included that. I'm so glad. Because I genuinely thought he was oh, this is boring. I'm going to cut it out. Because he kind of told me, stop talking about the history. Talk about here. What is the Ambuyat? Like that. I'm glad. I appreciate that he included it. It means that probably when they're rewatching, they're just like, okay, Syafi said something useful there.
strange one, a dish the government promotes as part of Brunei's national identity. Yet it's eaten so rarely that a single factory can supply the entire country. Soon I'll get to try this sticky wonder for myself.
That's the thing. It's hard to say that it's eaten rarely, right? Because he asked me, how often do you really eat it? I would say, honestly, for me, once in 3 weeks. Because my wife actually loves it. And yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like a delicacy. It's oh, we kind of crave for it once in a while. So it's hard to say, is that rare? Once in 3 weeks? I don't know. It's seldom. I don't know if that's... I don't know if there's a difference between rare and seldom, but yeah.
But before leaving the factory, I'm told this tree has a second source of nutrition.
I cannot believe they told me. They told me they were gonna do this, but I didn't know we were gonna eat it. I didn't know at all that we were gonna eat this thing. Oh my god, I cannot believe. I cannot believe it.
These are not coconut worms, but sago worms. Have you seen these before?
This is my first time actually in real life.
Why don't you just grab a whole handful of them right now?
So this was our relationship between me and Sonny at this point. I think he knew I was a big fan. You get what I'm saying? So he kind of was like pushing my limits. I think maybe he couldn't do that with the with Bruneian Food Diaries because she's a woman, and of course, you know, he's respectful in that way. But I think for me, I think he was like, okay, this guy sounds a bit crazy. Let's try to push him. And yeah, I wasn't even wearing an attire for the forest. Look at me. I'm legit wearing a batik shirt and jeans. And I'm telling you guys, my feet was killing me. My feet, not my feet, my ankles and my knees was killing me. It legit, I don't think any blood was flowing through those legs, bro, honestly. But yeah.
No, to show the camera.
I think at this point as well, because I messed up so much in the first recording about the Ambuyat, I was just like, I'll do anything. I'll do anything to help the shoot, you know? But yeah.
You're biting me.
They have big mandibles. I mean, they eat wood, but let's be fair, so do you.
I do, yeah.
Yes, you and the, but let's be fair, so
You're biting me.
they have big mandibles. I mean, they eat wood, but let's be fair, so do you.
I do, yeah.
Yes, you and these worms actually have a lot in common.
Yeah.
You both have the same diet.
While healthy sago palms provide carbs, the Dusun people turn the dead ones into protein farms. Just leave a tree trunk out for 4 days and let nature take over.
Is this good?
Yes.
Come on.
Good.
The freaking thing is, the owner offered us the cooked version of it before, and I was like, no, I'm gonna wait on the actual filming because I wanna get my proper reaction. These were live. That's all I'm gonna say.
He always eats it.
Yeah, oh, well, eat one right now.
And when this guy ate, look at my eye! I was just like, what the frick? I knew the moment he ate it, I had to eat it. I was like, no!
He just ate the butt, and then he left the mandible.
You don't eat the head. Out of respect, maybe.
No, and I was making Sonny laugh too, which is great.
Do you want to try it?
Ooh, I thought we were doing it later. Are you gonna try it? I'll try it if you try it.
I was like, I'm not your jester, I'm not just a monkey, you tell me what to do. I was like, you do it with me. Oh my god, guys. At this point, I was like, if he hates me, he hates me. I'll just be myself. Because I know a lot of people, and I'm not going to specify who, you know, also other content creators that found out that I was doing it, you know, outside of Brunei as well. Some of them, not some, just a few of them, texted me and they're just like, you know, his personality is quite intimidating, and yeah, a lot of people just kind of like cower, and it's like, okay, I'll do anything for you, master. But for me, I was just like, I knew he wasn't a bad guy, he's a good guy, and you know, I feel like there's this mutual respect between, again, I'm a documentary filmmaker, he's a YouTuber, he's much bigger, of course, but again, I've done things to my own acclaim in Brunei, and yeah, I was just like, you do it, I do it, and if you hate me, you hate me, if you like me, you like me, I'm not gonna hate you, I appreciate you coming in Brunei. You know, that's the relationship. Okay, I'm gonna watch.
Want to, but I want to see you suffer, so I'll do it. You go first.
I knew he wanted to see me. Sorry, there's a fly in here. But yeah.
I want you to do it together.
Together? All right, cheers.
I'm telling you guys, it blew up in my mouth. So, how do I say? Oh my god, I legit caught a fly. Damn. Okay, imagine. Okay, I got this Nutella thing, okay? Imagine you're biting it, and then the Nutella basically the freaking fluids inside the animal blew up in my mouth. And then went back off my throat. So I was like gagging, guys. I was trying to, like, not, bleh, you get what I'm saying? This one, 3, 2, 1. This one. This one in my mouth.
Okay.
The moment I felt like, okay, I'm not gonna vomit, I was just like, okay, let's show that I am fine.
Pretty fresh.
Oh my, what does it taste like? It tastes buttery a bit?
It effing exploded in my mouth.
Oh, so it did as well for him. I don't remember this.
But the flavor inside when it exploded wasn't that bad. There's a certain sweetness to it. The skin, it's leathery.
Oh my god, I remember it. I remember how it felt like touching it. It's freaking crazy.
On the outside, it's thick. It's weird.
Kan sumber protein ini.
So it's filled with protein.
So this is perfect. We've got some starch. This is our protein, all coming from one source.
If raw, wiggly flavors aren't your thing, don't sweat it.
And the thing is, we didn't even clean it. It's legit from the soil, brother. The amount of parasites, bacteria probably existed in that freaking thing. And then we just ate it. We didn't even bother rinsing it. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. It's disgusting. Sonny, respect to you. How are you alive still? Oh my god. Oh my god. And that day, my wife actually came by to take a photo with him. So shout out. And Sonny was being very nice about it. So yeah.
This place offers a stir-fried version. Welcome to Eco Pony's
So
Garden,
that one tasted amazing. That's all I'm gonna say.
a rustic homestay turned restaurant
And
serving.
this Ecoponies, I was the one who suggested them because I was like, I saw their list of restaurants that they were going to, and I was like, it's, you know, it's probably from TripAdvisor or something, you know. So I was like, and I gave them something that they will remember by, because if not, it's gonna be like normal, like Gadong Food Market, this and that, nothing out of the ordinary. And yeah, I'm so glad I recommended it and they took it, and yeah, amazing.
Serving up traditional tribal treats. On
I
the
actually know as well the restaurant they were supposed to go to that they cancelled to go to this, so I'm so sorry to that restaurant. I'm not gonna say who, but yeah, you could have got the exposure. But again, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
table today, stir-fried worms, Ambuyat,
All
and
I
a
can say is that restaurant was already covered by another YouTuber visiting Brunei already, so it's fine. You get what I'm saying? You've already had your coverage, so that's why also they were just like, oh, YouTuber X already did it there, so why are we going back there? You get me? They want to show something different, but yeah. Okay, sorry. So that's me again, down there with Sunny, the lovely Sunny.
serving up traditional tribal treats. On the table today, stir-fried worms, Ambuyat, and a sauce that sounds like it came from a horror story.
Inside this jar, the world's most smelly fruit has been rotting for over a year. It's called tempoyak, and I'm about to eat it.
But before that, a curious little appetizer made from a chicken body part you won't find at KFC.
In a moment, we're gonna be trying this dish.
You won't find in KFC, my gosh.
It's a dish I've never heard of before, with a chicken part I've also never seen before. And I thought I knew
See, there's a lot of farts with me, isn't it? Right? How long have my farts have been? So it's like, yeah, there's like so many segments. So it's like from 13, now it's already more than 5 minutes. And I think there's one more part with me, but yeah.
the chicken inside and out. This is the raw fallopian tube.
I'm telling you, this was disgusting. This was disgusting! Disgusting! I'm not a picky eater with food. I'm gonna, you know, I'll be like, I'll eat that once in my life. But brother, having the raw version in front of you while you're eating it is disgusting.
What I was asking the gentleman in the kitchen earlier, I said, how do we know this is not intestine? And he said, because it's not intestine. He's like, because eggs come from a different part, but guess what? The poop and the eggs, they all come out of the same cloaca. There's like 2 superhighways inside of the chicken, but with one exit. So one is for waste and one is for delicious eggs. Right here we have a combination.
I even did some research about this Faloppian tube. But again, thank God he didn't ask me. I think he gave up after after the Ambuyat debacle, but yeah.
Of that fallopian tubing, and then we have these unlaid eggs.
This food is an invention of the Kadayan people, another indigenous tribe found here in Brunei.
Because when they were recording, halfway through it started to rain, and yeah, it still sounded amazing, so shout out to them.
Next is what you'll find near the fallopian tubes, unlaid chicken eggs.
Now, I've had unlaid eggs many times before in Southeast Asia. It's one of my favorite foods.
Oh.
It's fantastic. Have you had unlaid eggs?
No.
Oh,
It's my first time.
Have you had this?
This is the first time, you know.
I love being able to come to a country and show people their own culture.
Yes.
To be fair, no one has eaten this. I'm telling you, like, it's probably like 1% of Bruneians have eaten this. So yeah, it's pretty.
A splash of soy sauce, a handful of dried jungle berries, and a pour of chicken stock finish off the dish. Let it simmer for 5 minutes, and it's ready to enjoy.
Shout out to Sonny wanting to expose more Bruneians, you know, getting Brunei musicians to do it and whatnot. So yeah, great stuff.
Shall we give it a shot?
Yeah.
First, we should try the egg. What I love about the unlaid eggs is the variety of sizes you get. You get these very big ones. Beyond that, you've got little tiny ones. These are like just barely conceived.
Wow, that's really good.
They're good, right?
It's like the
It was actually amazing, guys. I'm telling you, I kept on eating it. Even after they were done with this one, like behind the scenes, I was just like snacking on it, like unlaid eggs. This one was amazing.
Wow, that's really good.
They're good, right?
It's like the white part of the egg, but it's more flavorful.
So it looks like an egg yolk, but it's nothing like that. And to me, what it's like they took the yolk and the white, mixed it together, and then hard boiled it. With this, you get both in
Great description. It exactly tastes like that, what Sonny said.
one sphere. It's very nice. What do you think?
A bit curious in the first place, but yeah, it's really good.
But from there, we have this, the fallopian tube. This is where the inception of chicken life begins.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. That's good too.
It tastes like chicken.
It's similar to intestine. A little chewy, a little fatty. It's really absorbed these flavors beautifully. Cinnamon, star anise.
Can I mix it with the egg?
You totally can.
It's so good.
I love your passion. I love how much you love it. From here, though, we're gonna step it up to the national dish. Now we
My God, guys, imagine.
already saw Sago get processed and turned into a
It was also quite exhausting filming with Sonny. I think it's more of, not really his personality. Again, he's also a big personality and it gets tiring being around that. No offense to Sonny, I love him. But I think also the pressure of like trying to represent Brunei in the right way. Because I've gotten a lot of hate already about how I represent Brunei when I was a bit younger. And now I'm a bit more mature. I'm just like, yeah, I want to do it right, you know? And yeah, do it right by being myself too. I don't want to be fake about it, but yeah.
powder form, but here they're going to be turning it into the final product that you and I are going to eat with one of the world's most intense condiments, fermented durian, the tempoyak.
Tempoyak only from the white durian. We don't use other durian.
Look at me, I'm just eating. I'm just eating.
Tempoyak only from the white durian. We don't use
It's like, bro, this is freaking good.
other durian. So white durian add sugar, preserve a month or almost a year. Then it's turned to be tempoyak. Some people they don't like it because the smell of the durian, when you ferment it, it's very strong smell.
So that's the thing, why does she say that? Because isn't it the other way around? Because yeah, durian is so strong already when it's fresh, but I think it actually gets lesser. Like, because when I eat tempoyak, honestly, this is crazy. I kind of knew there's some element of durian there, but I didn't know it was like 1 year fermented because it doesn't really smell like durian. It tastes like durian, but yeah.
My men, right here, Brunei's national dish. Look at
So
that.
this should be my last segment, but yeah.
It's thick, viscous, it's just a big blob of flavor. The smell, it is sour, like a little fermented.
Okay, smells like Ambuyat to me.
For storage, the gluey
Why did he keep that? I legit said nothing. Oh, valid.
substance we saw earlier is dehydrated into sago flour. When a craving for Ambuyat hits just when
I'm so nervous because this is when he asked me a bit more controversial questions and I answered some controversial answers and I don't know if he kept it in.
it up with hot water.
Now, I understand there's some sauces on the table.
Yes.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
But I think we should just try it how it is. Also, we need to practice using this.
It's called chandas. You kind of like put it in, and then this is when you just perfect. Oh. It's really good.
So really get it in there, and then as you're pulling it out, spin it.
From there.
Ooh, cool. It looks like glue, it's glistening, it's shiny, it's stretchy. It's wild that we're about to eat a treat.
Why eat it raw? I legit said, we don't eat it raw. Why? And he was just like, we gotta give it a shot.
Got it?
It's like you can chew it, but it's not doing a lot. And then even when you chew, you're getting like grains of sand or something. There's some granules inside.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's warm, it's a little gluey, and then sour. It's like a canvas, but it needs something.
Yes, it needs these. This is binjai. Binjai is essentially Bornean mango mixed with fermented shrimp and also calimansi.
Yeah, it smells sweet, but it smells like fermented shrimp, for sure. Wow.
It's like an explosion of taste in your mouth.
It's really intense. It's like 2% mango
Explosion of taste. I learned that from MasterChef.
and 500% shrimp.
The shrimp, yeah.
Powerful fermented shrimp with a ton of kick. It's very spicy. It's super savory. And I should just say salty.
Yeah, going up my nose now.
But then we have this. This is the durian that's been fermenting for over a year.
I think I was also afraid that I was talking too much. But I think Sonny appreciated that. Because again, I think it's harder when the person is not talking and not communicating and he's like, okay, I gotta carry this, or what's the point of you being here? So I tried my best to share my thoughts, and yeah. Okay, great.
Give it a bit of a sniff right now. Oh,
It's not as strong as you think.
it just smells like durian.
Yeah, tempoyak actually doesn't smell as bad because after fermenting, the smell actually becomes more mild.
It's just like if I stopped wearing
Which is so crazy, right? One person said this more. Yeah.
deodorant on the 14th day, would I somehow smell good?
Maybe.
I'm gonna try it out.
Your wife might not be too happy with that.
All right.
And the wife actually came by. Had a few great conversations with her. It's always these things. You see their true personality, as in like you see the guy's true personality with the person that they're dating, and the wife is an amazing person, honestly. And yeah, and you can see that Sonny is, he is living up with the persona, So again, he might say some rude jokes or whatnot, but that's just him in the persona. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, he is. I genuinely feel like he's a good guy. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, it was nice having the wife there as well.
Well, let's give it a shot. Oh, that's got some spice to it.
I'm actually gagging now.
So you don't like durian, huh?
Not this. This doesn't taste like normal durian, does it to you?
And a little bit more. put it in to like double.
So this one, at this point, we were already vibing because I think there was a 2-hour setup time, and this one we actually like bonded. So we're kind of playing along.
Down on the flavor.
For you, Sonny.
For you, Sonny.
I'm crying.
I legit hated it. Oh my god, I remember it just felt like ants just moving up my nose. Oh my god.
I gotta be honest, I love this.
Interesting.
It just tastes like a very overripe melon. It's so rich, fragrant, creamy. It's almost like a durian butter. I want to put this on my toast in the morning. This is the only way I can get a buzz in this country without being put to death or whatever.
It's crazy he kept that in. It's crazy he kept that in. Oh my god.
I love it! Here, clench your
I was like done.
palate.
These are the Sago palm worms after having their heads removed and their bodies.
Guys, it's crazy. I legit have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes in this. Oh my god, that's crazy, right? Oh my god, I legit had 10 minutes with Sonny. Okay, I have yet to read the freaking comments. I might cry reading the comments. Some people might be mean, but yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, Syafi was a great co-host and added some additional entertainment. Thank god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I wanna.
body stir-fried with butter.
Amazing. Not as fresh as the live one.
I think also they got me because one, I'm a documentary filmmaker, and again, I just won a film award and whatnot, so they knew I was gonna expose to the outside world, and they actually, which is crazy, their producer actually watched my YouTube video. Why? So yeah, it's crazy. The research they do is proper, and they knew I could talk. They knew I have something going on in here. You get me? And yeah, it's freaking crazy. And yeah, I think that's why it was like I'm a documentary filmmaker, and also I used to be a YouTuber, or I am a YouTuber. And yeah, it kind of was like a perfect blend of the two. But yeah.
It's still a bit creamy. That leathery skin has kind of softened a little bit. It's more palatable for sure.
This is crazy, guys. I got 10.
This durian is like a new discovery. 10 out of 10.
From these century-old delicacies, I'll soon move on to the most luxurious meal you can find in Brunei. But I can't help
It's so freaking crazy because I was there to drop him off in Empire, and then yeah, one of the crew was just joking like, "Oh, Syafi, you want to come by?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm dead, bro." I don't think Sonny wanted me to be there anyways, because again, they had another co-host planned, but I was done, bro. I was like, okay, I did my part, I didn't mess up, so it's all good.
Wondering, how does a country where jungle worms are on the menu end up as one of the wealthiest on Earth?
So most of our income for our economy is oil. It's like 90%.
Brunei's first significant oil discovery was in 1929.
This is where I could mess up, because he was asking me some questions that is tougher to answer, tougher to be, what is it called? Tougher to give PR answers and not lie. You get what I'm saying? But yeah.
Leading to a dramatic change in the nation's economy.
That's why the royal family is as rich. That's why we have free education. That's why we have free healthcare.
In 2022, Brunei made the list of the top 5 richest nations on Earth. In 2024, its oil and gas revenues exceeded $1.9 billion.
Can you talk about some examples of this country's wealth?
We have a university called UBD. Just because you are a Brunei,
I'll mention UBD. Get me a raise, bro. Get me a raise. Shout out. And that's an amazing photo of UBD too. Wow, that looks luxurious.
citizenship, you get paid monthly to study. If you want to touch more on like the grandiose, like rich part, is Empire, I would say.
The Empire Hotel.
Empire Hotel. Empire has their own bowling alley, cinema, golf. So they have like over 500 rooms, they have villas. The hotel itself is not just one building. It's like there's segments near the shore, there's segments around the swimming pool, so it's massive.
I'm so glad that I didn't sound stupid.
Wanted to get a taste of premium dining.
This should be the end of my part. So it seems like he cut out the parts that was kind of controversial that I mentioned, but it's fine.
Here in Brunei, is that the place to go?
Yeah, it is.
Built over a period of 6 years with contributions from more than 300 architects and designers, the 440-acre
My part's done, should be, but I just want to fast forward because I want to watch Brian's part as well. This one should be Pavlovia.
It was actually conceptualized by His Royal Highness Prince Jeffrey Bokia. The idea was to make Brunei a tourism spot for luxury in Southeast Asia. And I think it cemented itself with this wondrous building. So this is ikan bakar. It basically translates to
like most people have just one meal with him.
grilled fish. Traditionally, it would represent the
I
sea.
had like what? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4? No, 3. Yeah.
And the land, because you would use the fresh spices
And
from
I
the
feel
land.
like I had time to bond with him because again, like I had time to be on lunch with him because again, I didn't do half days. I did one full day. I don't remember. Oh my god, it's so hard. But again, I ate lunch with him twice, so it must have been I did 2 days. And yeah, I had time to talk to him a lot. Yeah.
Land, and you would also use the fresh catch of fish every day.
Also, it was easier for me to make jokes with him because I knew his baseline. And I knew his content, and I know what type of jokes is appropriate. And yeah, that's how I was able to vibe well with him and be a good co-host. So if anybody is watching this, and you're about to co-host Sonny, so that's my advice.
On the side, instead of it being cooked together.
So this is the most expensive thing on the menu here. How much is this?
This is 38 USD.
That doesn't seem that expensive.
To you, but for us Bruneians, this is actually on the higher side.
So this makes me wonder, what is the average price of a meal outside of a place?
To you, a millionaire. Legit.
When it comes to having fun, there's still an option for those desperate to escape Southeast Asia's most strict nation. That option is to leave. Next, I'm joining a line of people crossing Brunei's border to understand why Sharia law drives them out every weekend.
Bryant, right now we are going to the most...
I feel bad for Bryant. He already texted me. He already knew people were gonna blame him for bringing Sunny because he brought Drubinski to the same place, Kuala Lumpur. I'm telling you, Bryant had no power about this, and it was kind of like, if Bryant doesn't do this, then they'll probably get someone else to posting. And yeah, so don't blame Bryant. We'll talk more about it on the podcast, but yeah, I saw some hate already. People are just like, why is he bringing him there again? You know, why is he showing the bad side of Brunei rather than the good side and whatnot? And yeah, and I hope it didn't affect him sponsor-wise or financially, you get me, for this.
fun place in Brunei that happens to not be in Brunei.
You're right.
Where are we headed?
Joining me on this great escape, Malaysian musician Bryant, who currently calls Brunei home.
So we're going to a place 20 minutes away from town. It's called Kuala Lumpur. It's right across the border of Malaysia.
We're halfway between the Empire Hotel and the border where Brunei meets Malaysia. Border officers here are used to Bruneians crossing around sunset and rushing back before immigration closes at 10 p.m.
Why are people crossing the border to go to the city?
Some people just want to...
Wow, they included my Instagram. That's so nice. That's so nice, brother. Thank you. Shout out. Shout out. Because that's why my phone was blowing out as well. I was getting a few followers, not a lot, but yeah.
enjoy like some Malaysian food. It's cheaper over there, first of all. And also to obviously enjoy some drinks, alcoholic drinks.
And that's something they can't do here.
They don't sell it openly here in Brunei. Not at all. So
I feel like Brian was just like, I don't want to talk about this.
no, man.
Do you remember when COVID started and everyone blamed it on bat soup? Yeah. Basically, everybody blamed it on this. Wow, there's a head here. Dude, look how gnarly that looks. That's a skull of a bat.
Freaky.
You're the heavy metal guy, come on.
Doesn't mean I eat bats.
I think this is a nice little piece of meat right here.
I don't know what is what.
Well, if it's soft and chewy, then just go for it.
That's the thing. I think he expected Brian to be more extreme in his beliefs and yeah, more political views, I guess. But Brian's such a freaking nice guy, bro. I'm telling you, probably one of the nicer influencers I've met, and he looks like a gangster.
Hold on, that's gotta be beef.
I don't think so, man. The head's up there.
Yeah, is that really a bat?
The piece that I just got just really tastes like a liver.
It's crazy how beefy it is, though. Part of me keeps wanting to believe that it's beef, but then I see these tiny bones. That's not a beef bone, unless that's like its internal ear bone. I hate how much I like this right now. What's going on? I'm really tumbling into the dark side.
Wow. I thought he was gonna do a summary, like a final thoughts type of thing, but he didn't. So that's that. If you guys made it to the end, feel free to subscribe. I assume there's gonna be more than my usual viewers watching this video. You know, one of the big things that I was contemplating about doing this with Sunny, one, it's a big opportunity, of course. But the other thing is, do I want to represent Brunei? Because I am not the typical Bruneian, you know, but I understand that talking to me might be more interesting than if he was to be talking to like a conservative person. Again, it's fine if you are conservative, but you gotta be conservative because you believe in it rather than, oh, I'm conservative because the government tells me to. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I am not the most extreme person anyways, but again, I have my own opinions, and the opportunity came, and I was also afraid that that was gonna be mainstream again. I kind of enjoyed. So basically, if you don't know me, my peak came from like 2019, 2020, and I fell off because I quit YouTube. Essentially, I just stopped uploading for like a year, and I kind of like slowly came back-ish, but not really. You know, I didn't really promoted my videos and whatnot. I just watched movies on YouTube. Got copyright striked and whatnot, and that got me stopping again. But yeah, and I wanted this year to be my first year to consistently upload again, and I am afraid that I was gonna go mainstream again. Because last time I was mainstream, I got a lot of hate. There was a lot of pressure every video. Because now it's fun, I can just talk about anything. I don't even need to edit videos. I can just record and upload it raw like this. But yeah, the world's different, right? when you have an audience, you need to take care of what you say and whatnot. And of course, it's still online. But again, right now I get 200 views, and I kind of enjoyed it. So that was what I was scared of. I was scared that it might bring me back to being viral and like being the spokesperson of the youth like back then. I'm not saying I was, but it felt that way. But again, I felt like they wanted me for a reason. So I was just like, I gave them a call, and they sounded like decent people. I haven't met Sonia at that point. And I was just like, F it, you know? Let's see where this goes. And here we are, it's already 177,000 views on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know how much my video will get. And I'm scared, honestly. And I get it. A lot of people might say just like, if you want to be irrelevant, just don't upload. But I like to communicate with my followers. I like to have a community. I enjoyed that part of YouTube, and I enjoy creating videos as well. Let's just see where it goes, right? I'm a bit more mature now, you know, I've learned a lot. And yeah, if you wanna start watching me, wanna start enjoying my content, feel free to subscribe. This random Bruneian filmmaker. I'll upload once in a while. I'll try to do it once a month. I have another video scheduled already, but Sonny's video suddenly came out, so I was just like, okay, I'll I'll make it. But yeah, you know, it's crazy because just my TEDx video is gonna be out next month as well. So in the space of like 2025 has been crazy. Best Ever Fruit Review Show, TEDx, Nat Geo. All these big institutions and whatnot, or like people, you get me, have approached me, right? Not approached me, I've worked with. The world really does feel much smaller, you get me? And I'm glad it approached me now that I am. It came to me when I'm a bit more mature, a bit more sure of myself, of the person who I am, who I want to be, portray. Because the way I think about it is like, if my kids watch my videos, how do I want to portray myself? And this is how I want to portray myself: a chill guy, making jokes here and there, and authentic and honest, you get me? And hopefully you guys can appreciate that, and hopefully you're here for the journey. That's it. Bye.